Okay, I put this into recording. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. So my name is Seng Hock. So I'm going to talk to you about this project called BTTycoon. So I'm going to put up my screen. So you should be able to see my screen in a short while. All right. So by now you should be able to see my screen. Okay. So this is a project we're talking about, BTTycoon. So we have finished the first phase of the BTTycoon. Which is in the last 3 months. So BTTycoon has reached to 200,000 members worldwide, right? So we're going to go into phase 2, right? So phase 1, it was a good run, but I think phase 2 will be even better if you put in the work. Okay, so I'm going to go through the agenda for you. All right, so probably in the next 1 hour, I'm going to talk about what is this BTTycoon, because there's about 78 people right now. So so some of you might be first time. So I will explain a little bit what is BTTycoon, and then I'm going to do a product demo with the apps. Basically, it's a mobile apps, right? So we deposit BTT into this mobile app. They will give us a return of about 12% to 50% per month. Would it be good? I've calculated it's 12% to 50% per month. All right. So that's better than we put the money into the bank. Then I'm going to explain to you about this BitTorrent tokenomics. Why are they able to do that? And then I'm going to talk to you about the return of investments, right? So how much you put in and how long does it take, and then how much do you get, all right? And if you think it makes sense to you, and then we'll tell you a couple of steps, what you need to do next. Would it be okay? All right. So just a little bit of my background, maybe just 1 or 2 minutes, then you understand where am I coming from. I graduated from National University of Singapore with a bachelor degree in electronic engineering long time ago, 30 years ago. And then I worked a few years, and then I went to UK to do my full-time MBA there. I major in finance, all right? So I love finance, so that's why I love investment. So over the last 20 years, I worked in a couple of MNCs, including Acer Computer Electronics, Hewlett Packard, which is computer as well, and Philips Consumer Electronics, which deal with technology as well. So I was doing a lot of advanced product marketing where we specs the product. I look at companies, I look at technologies. So if it's interesting technology companies, we work with them. And let's say you're using iPhone 11, I was looking at iPhone 13 from that perspective. So I analyze a lot of trends and see whether is that value propositions, right? So, and then in between, so I was a venture capitalist. So using the same skills, so I look at a couple of hundred of projects in a year, and then we cherry pick maybe 3 to 5 of them to invest. And then those invest, if we manage to help them to go listing, that's where we make maybe 10 times, 20 times, 100 times returns for the investors, right? So I do have a lot of experience in technology, assessing technology. So I call myself a technologist. I mean, not technical, but you know the technology, the trend. Also, I saw the opportunity of the crypto. So I invested in crypto 5 years ago. I mean, didn't really develop the market, not just as investors, but 2 years ago, I saw the opportunity. So I sort of like leave my current software business. We do a lot of e-commerce, mobile apps, SAP implementation. So leave it to my staff, and then I focus on crypto, and there was no regrets. Very, very exciting, and more exciting things coming up. So I launched 3 very successful crypto projects in the past 2 years, and then I think BTTycoon is the 4th one, all right? And then there'll be 5th one, 6th ones as well. Okay, so if you think that what I say makes sense to you, today is a preview, right? Preview means that we cater for the people that came in the first time. So I probably won't go too fast or too deep, right? Okay, because crypto is still a very infancy stage. Most people don't know about crypto, which is normal. Out of 100 people, only 1% have a crypto wallet. 99% of people don't even have a crypto wallet. And that 1% have a crypto wallet may not understand what is crypto, right? So if you don't have a crypto wallet and you don't understand crypto, that is normal. So I will go a bit slow. And if you think it makes sense for you, and then join us in the fast start, right? Of course, in between, you join us in the Telegram. right? You can ask questions, bring you up to speed. You can see all the videos and the audios and all the presentation materials, right? So it's definitely a very exciting project because we're talking about, you know, something like fixed deposits. You put your fixed deposit BTT into this project, you have 18 to 50% return. Would it be good? All right. So that is better than you put in the bank. So probably about 2 months time, you should be able to get back your 100% return and 100% profits. Okay. So this project is into the blockchain gaming. I named it the 6th wave, right? So blockchain, there are many waves, and the amazing thing is that every year is one wave. Okay, so some other days I'll talk about all this wave. So blockchain, what is blockchain? Blockchain is one of the most important technology of this 21st century, not said by me, but said by many of the key and richest person in the world, or the key technologies, or even like the president of China, Xi Jinping. That's why crypto and blockchain is one of the competitive advantage that China is going to go for, right? So, but blockchain, what is blockchain? Blockchain basically, it means it's distributed journal. Technology has matured enough to enable this blockchain. So blockchain go into various areas. When blockchain go into cash, the fiat money is called crypto. So crypto has gone up in a good, nice and steady way, has gone up to about $350 billion. This is still small, right? But it has a lot of room to grow, 350 billion, right? So, and blockchain go into many different administration, many different processes, company, you know, blockchain their information. Even you go to supermarket, you know, the blockchain, the milk that you buy or the vegetable that you buy, you trace all the way, right? Because this information is always there, never changed. So blockchain is going to go into gaming, and I call it the 6th wave. 6th wave, all right? Blockchain gaming, going forward, you will see many of the blockchain gaming coming up, right? So this company is called BitTorrent, right? So a bit of background. So this is a project by Tron and BitTorrent. Tron is one of the top 20 crypto in the world. When I say top 20, they are blue chip coin. Yeah, they're blue chip. They are not like, you know, the thousands of coin that, or thousands of tokens that we hear. Those are, some of them are, most of them are bubble coin. And if the coin don't worth anything, those are called bubble coin or air coin, right? This is top 20, and they're one of the strategic crypto in China. You know, China is going to be more and more powerful, right? So definitely this is one of the key strategic in China. And Tron has 17 companies. I mean, big companies, they sure have many companies, right? So different companies will do different things. So Tron bought over BitTorrent about 2 years ago. So BitTorrent is even more famous than Tron. You know why? Because BitTorrent is a 20 years old US company. It's a 20 years old. So what is BitTorrent? BitTorrent is basically used for peer-to-peer file transfer. Let's say my son, he knows BitTorrent 5 years ago because he was using BitTorrent to transfer large files like videos, games, and things like that. So that's how I know about BitTorrent. So BitTorrent is quite famous because it got about 170 million users in the last 20 years. Right, so and then more and more people is going to transfer large files, right? So they will use BitTorrent technology because they have distributed peer-to-peer technology, because it's much cheaper and much faster, right? So BitTorrent was listed in crypto exchange 1.5 years ago. So when you list in crypto exchange, you want your coin to be popular, you want a lot of people to use. So that's why they come up with many projects to make it more popular. So BitTorrent, one of the projects that you should understand is called BitTorrent file systems, right? It has been taken on very well. So let's say you have a computer, you don't use it at night, you're sleeping, right? You can run a software, then you enable it, you let BitTorrent use the hard disk, and then with that, BitTorrent will be able to do a lot of peer-to-peer transfer much faster and much efficient. Then companies or individuals will pay to BitTorrent, and then BitTorrent will pay us as a rent, okay? So this has gone in a good way. So then BitTorrent has another project which is called DLive, and the project that we are in is called BitTorrent BTTycoon. What is BTTycoon? In 1 minute, I can explain BTTycoon. Basically, it's a blockchain gaming. It's an apps, right? So where we deposit BTT inside, in about 2 to 3 months time, they will get back, they will give us return back 100% plus our principal, right? Because just like I told you, they give us 12% to 50% per month. Would it be good? Of course, right? And then why do they do that? Because they want to have big data. They want to be one of the first one to go into blockchain gaming. Once they are able to secure that position, wow, then they will reap the profit, right? The benefit years to go, right? So same thing for any platform, any companies. So you been it for Facebook or no, or Google or no, even like Grab. No, when Grab just started, they pay us to use it, right? They pay us to take a ride, right? Okay. So once they secure their position, they will be the top few, and then they continue to drip the profit. So same thing as BTTycoon. So BTTycoon phase 1 has really completed. They have already attracted 200,000 people, right? In the first phase, right? They have certain interest for us. So now it's into phase 2. Phase 1, they have 200,000. So now with the 200,000 people, they want to help these 200,000 people. If we able to populate it, there will be a referral fee. Would that be good? Okay, so about this Tron, Tron, as I mentioned just now, is a top 20 crypto in the world. After I show you a bit of from this coin market app, you can do your research. Tron is a 6-year-old company founded 2014 by Justin Sun. Right, Justin Sun is a name that in the crypto world more and more famous because he's one of the biggest crypto company in China, and you know, China definitely crypto is one of the key technology or key area that China need to fight, right? Because China and US is fighting, so every technology that US have, China will have one, right? Okay, you name it, be the Alibaba of the world, no, the Huawei of the world, or this Baidu, right? Okay, so crypto definitely is one of the area. So Justin Sun is actually quite young. Okay, he graduated in US, one of the prestige school in US in 2012. Then he worked in a company called XRP. XRP we should also know because XRP is the number 3 in the world. After I show you what is XRP. XRP is a crypto used for the bank. Okay. So then he saw the opportunity of this crypto. He started this company in 2014. So what is Tron? Tron is a crypto engine. Let's say you want to enable your company to tokenize or what we call blockchain your company. Instead of you writing your own engineering stuff, it costs you maybe a few $100,000, right? You just use a Tron TRX technology. So it's just that it's the engine that we use. So the more people use their technology, then it become more popular, right? It become more popular, there will be more recognition, right? Recognition will create circulation. Circulation will create value, okay? So crypto fundamentals is that you need a lot of people, a lot of 共识, okay? 共识产生流通，流通产生价值, okay? So more and more people is starting to circulate Trons because Tron fundamentally is a good technology. It's about much faster than this Ethereum and much cheaper than Ethereum. Today, Ethereum, when we go and transfer Ethereum or transfer USDT, it costs us about $2 to $3. Very painful, right? Very painful. When you use Tron, technology is only like 1 cent. So it's 100 times difference. Of course, more and more people will use Tron technology. It's the latest technology, okay? So as I mentioned, Tron bought over BitTorrent about 2 years ago and listed BitTorrent in the key exchange. When I say key exchange, you must recognize that if you list any crypto on any exchange, it doesn't mean anything, right? But you list crypto on the key exchange, that means including Binance, Huobi, then it's something, because they are like NASDAQ of the world or New York Stock Exchange of the world. So they've listed into 70 to 80 exchanges. So definitely can buy and sell. After I show you again, right, we can buy in instant. We call it 秒结, okay? Instant, within seconds, you can buy and sell. All right, so it's a very liquid coin, right? And it has 170 million users. So BitTorrent is trying to get this 170 million users to hold BTT as well. So if there's 170 million users hold BTT, the number of users that hold BTT will be more than the number of users hold Bitcoin. Imagine what would that be, okay? So definitely has a lot of potential because BitTorrent is not a bubble coin. It has value. When you want to transfer file fast, you can give some BTT to BitTorrent, and then they will transfer your file much fastest. Okay, could it be B2B or B2C? Let's say I own a company. I want people to able to access to my file fastest, right? I just enable it. So I give some BTT to BitTorrent, and then my whole process is fastest. Okay. So so BTT has its own value. So the value is for file transfer, and we know that more and more people is getting bigger files, right? Okay. So then for them, the other program that they do is this BTTycoon. They want to go into blockchain gaming. That's why we're talking about blockchain gaming. And this is only the first blockchain gaming. There'll be second one and third one planned. All right. So very, very exciting. So as I mentioned, when I look at I was a VC. When I look at a project, first of all, I look at whether is it a big trend and big market. Trend must be there and market must be there, right? So definitely blockchain gaming is a trend and the market will be huge because we know blockchain is big and gaming, it will be $1 trillion industry, right? More and more people play game, your smartphone getting more smarter and smarter, bigger and bigger, faster and faster, the game getting more and more interesting, right? Especially during COVID, more and more people play game, right? Okay, either you play computer game or you play mobile game. So mobile game is getting more and more, fun, right? So so when I also evaluate the companies. So when you evaluate companies, what do? You talk to the company people, right? You also check the information from various sources. So one of the source that we check is called this app called Coin Market app. So you can go and download this app. It's free, right? So 5 years ago when I started my Bitcoin, my crypto investments, I download this because it gives you some key information like what is their ranking. Ranking will tell you a lot of things, right? Okay, so you don't rank them to rank 1,000, you want them to rank maybe top 100, and then what is the market cap, then what is the volume, and then they show you the price chart. So after I go through this with you, so this is Coin Market app. Go and download. So I have mentioned in many all the Zoom since 3 months ago, and some people when I meet them, they still haven't downloaded. I don't know why, right? You have enough space in your mobile app, just download and play with it, then you familiarize. It's actually a very good reference. Okay, so beside Coin Market app, so we also look at Google as well, of course. And Google, yeah, when you want to do any market research, just do Google. You type BTTycoon, you come out with some information. You can see it's written that this is a blockchain gaming powered by BTT and Tron, right? You can see that when you go in, actually, it's like a game. So it's a cartoon. Right, so all people, I've not met anybody that don't like cartoon. Nobody complained to me, oh, I don't like that cartoon, right? Because we all were kids before. So you give something colorful, vivid, cartoon, everybody also like it. So it's like a game. Do you have to play it every day? I clarified, no, you don't have to. But in order to execute, let's say your fixed deposit, you have to follow the rules. So games has a rules, okay? So that's why it's a game. Sometimes people may get frustrated. Sometimes people may don't know how to do it. But if you know how to do it, you actually maximize your profit. You actually have a bit of benefit. If you don't know, then you just lose out a bit, okay? So and games, there will be changes here and there. That is the nature of games, okay? So we will watch out, and then when there's changes, then we will tell the communities. I think there are quite a lot of people in the chat group really know what to do and what not to do. All right. Okay, so so this is BitTorrent. So BitTorrent is a US company. They use a lot of Twitter because not just like, I always mention, just like Warren Buffett. I myself don't use Twitter that much. I think Asia don't use Twitter that much. Of course, some of the people do. But somehow the US people use a lot. So BitTorrent use a lot of Twitter, and then there's quite a lot of quite some write-up about this big BTTycoon over there. And then this young man is Justin Sun, right? Okay, billionaire. So he's getting more and more famous, especially now after he had a lunch with Warren Buffett. He donated $4 million to have that lunch. Yeah, very smart in marketing. Some of those marketing that he do is actually brilliant. Okay, so he is the apprentice of Ma Yun, Jack Ma. Okay, at the age of 24. right? He's the apprentice of Marvin. So so the connection there is very, very good. Okay, so and recently this Tron has been doing very well. The crypto has appreciated. I think 3 months ago was 0.1015. Now I think it's 0.025 or something. So at least go up by 60 to 70%. And BitTorrent is even doing better. BitTorrent also appreciate from 0.00025 to 0.0043, 44. The price fluctuate. Okay, and they just launched a coin called Just, JUST, okay, appreciated by 500% within 2 weeks. All right, so that is called a D5 coin. D5 means decentralized finance. When I first heard about D5, I thought it's ABCD number 5. No, it's decentralized finance. That is what we call the 7th wave. There are a few D5 coins that go up a lot, huge, okay? All right, so so if you know about coin, some of the coin could go up 10 times within a month, okay? And there's a coin called Chainlink has gone up thousands of times within 3 months. All right, so there are such things in the coin world. So just have to focus, know what is the trend, okay? So so you say that BitTorrent and support and things like that. This is Justin, and Justin do mention about a bit about BTTycoon. Of course, he runs the whole Tron, and he runs Just, he runs Wins, he runs all the different projects. So of course, he runs BitTorrent. BitTorrent also has many projects, right? So but he did also mention that BTTycoon, right? Because BTTycoon is something that is also quite exciting projects. Okay. So there's a bit of a background. Okay, so all right, so okay, so this is another project where we call mining, right? Recently introduced just about a month ago. So it's run by BitTorrent file system that I mentioned. So we joined BTTycoon joined the mining. So mining means what? Mining means that it's fixed deposit. It's very simple. After I show you the apps, we just deposit our BTT inside. We just have to go with a certain amount. One share is 1 million coin. 1 million coin today is about $430, $440. So depends on how many share you do the fixed deposit. They will give you a certain amount. The amount is 1% to 2.2% per day. And then, of course, it's subject to what they call ranking. So the higher your ranking, the lower the tax. But anyway, when we calculate out, the return is anything from 12% per month to 50% per month. Would that be good? 12% to 50% per month, right? So if when we put our money in the bank, we can't even get 12% per year. This is 12% per month to 50% per month. All right. So and then also when we do the fixed deposits in this mining, there's a competition at the end of 6 months, which is July 7. We could get 50% to 200% of the amount that we put in. So there's another additional return. Okay. So the competition is no guarantee, but I think 99% of the chance BTTycoon will win. BTTycoon is us worldwide, is one organization. So the project directors decided to organize this as a whole, and then we go and compete, right? So when there's a prize, it will distribute out in actually in a fair way. There's a certain weightage to distribute. And if we go in, we should get about 50% to 200% of that token that we put in. Imagine after 6 months, the token could appreciate another 3 to 5 times. Okay, so and then they give you another one time. How much would that be? Quite a lot. Okay, so with the analysis that I have seen, I think the token has a chance to increase 3 to 5 times in the next 6 to 12 months. All right, so so this, when you go in, when you download the apps, actually, you can see most of the things happen here. I saw a game. So when you go into mining, they give you 1% to 2.2%. Of course, it's subjected to tax, various tax. So your income actually about half, right? And then on top of that, you can also look for another 2 fixed deposit. It's called job hunting or registered company. Each one of them has its own function. As I mentioned, it's a game. So somebody like it, somebody don't like it, right? And for me, I'm a more analytical type. I will go and always analyze and find all the maximums or what is the strategy, right? Okay, so if you don't like the game, then don't play the game. You just go mining, you get 12% to 15% per month. Would that be good? On top of that, the coin might appreciate as well. Okay, coin might appreciate, coin might not. Okay, I'm just saying that it might appreciate. Okay, nobody can guarantee that the coin will definitely appreciate, but look at the numbers, it should. All right, so if you like it, then to go into the job. Why do you need to do the job? So the mining part, they give you return every day. Job, they don't give you return every day. So actually mining is better than job. But job, we also will put in a share in the job because because I need to have the job so that I can have overriding, I can have my headhunting income. And headhunting income is actually quite big, especially during BTTycoon 2.0. After I show you, so if you go to the rank 3, I calculated probably about $1,000 to $10,000 per month. Would that be good? Does it help some other people? Rank 3 is quite easy. You go to rank 4, right, which is what we call expert headhunter, you get about $15,000 to $100,000 a month. Right, that is amazing. And then there's rank 5 and rank 6. Okay, so why do you need a job? Because if you want to look at it from a referral perspective, you can. Then you need a job, and job will give you a return 1% to 2.2%, 1% to 2.2%. So it's the same as the mining, but mining is better because mining give you return every day. Every night, 12:40, you will see the return. Singapore time, 12:40. All right. So after you have done the job, after like I think about 7 days now, you can go into registered company. Registered company will have you need a higher quantum, but the return is more. The registered company will have anything from like 2% to 3% per day. Of course, it's subjected to tax, and then the tax is like half, right? So even it's half, it's like 1.5, no, it's like 1% to 1.5%, right? Which is still good, right? But don't bother about companies so much, because unless you're talking about very large fund, you're talking about maybe $100,000 of US dollars of fund, then I will guide you about companies. Otherwise, don't bother. You know, you're talking about few thousands or 10, 20,000, just go into mining. Would that be okay? All right. So unless you could say, okay, Mr. To, I could have 100,000. There are people put 100,000, 200,000, right? I myself, I have a couple of 100,000 inside as well, right? So so then you look into companies. Okay, these are for big investors. So if you're small investors, just put into mining. Mining give us 12% to 50% a month, which is good, right? Every day we receive the return, right? So when you log into the apps, they actually show you this table as well. After I show, where do you see? So one share is 1 million BTT. 1 million BTT is about $430, I think. Let me just check. Right, 430. Okay, it's actually $437, right? So of course, there are 4 brackets. So if you range from 1% to 2.2%, all right? So that's why some of the people always go into 51 share. Why? Because 51 share reach the maximum bracket. So 51 share will give us 2.2. So then the pledging is only 2 types. It's either 3 months or 6 months. Very simple. So I just choose how much BTT I want to pledge and how long. Then all the percentages here. And every day, 12:40 Singapore time or Beijing time or PST +8, they will give us this percentage. Okay. And at the end of the 180 days, the principal will return back. Well, right? Some people don't know this. So we will get a total income of 396 plus our principal back. And also we might get the price. I say the price is might, not 100%, but most likely. So if you get the price is bonus, you don't get the price, it's okay, right? So we get another 50% to 200, let's say 100%. So you imagine you can have the 396 plus 100% is almost 600% return. 600% return. Would it be good? On top of that, the BTT might increase, right? Over time, you sell 2 times average, okay? So you might get 12 times return, okay? So we are talking a project that gives us 12 times return in 6 months. Would that be okay? So if someone tell you that, no, there's a project that gives you 12 times return, will we say, no, 12 times return in 6 months? We'll say, no, not impossible. No, in crypto is possible. Even certain coin, if you buy it at the right time, it might give you 10 times return within a very short time frame. Okay, all right. So this is the new BTT 2.0. We just received this, I think, 2 days ago. We are still analyzing it, the details, but roughly we should have an idea already, right? So the jobs has 10 jobs. It range from 1% to 2.2%. Okay, so the job you have to pledge for 30 days to 180 days. Okay, and then this is the range. You don't know how much is the pledging until you click the button. They will actually tell you. So this, the smallest will be 400K to 1.2 million, which is about $160 to like $500. Okay, 160 to 500. So the entry point, let's say $200. Okay, but this one depends. When you click, it might not be 400,000. It might be, let's say, 1 million or whatnot. Okay, so I would say that, yeah, okay, let's say the lowest entry point is 500 US. Sometimes when you go into fixed deposit in a bank, you cannot go in as a $10, $20, right? So this one, there's entry level maybe about 500 US dollar. Would it be okay? But the return they give you is good because they give you 1% per day. But of course, it's subject to tax. After tax, maybe about half goes to you. Well, you still get 0.4, 0.5 billion. 0.4 is good. 0.4 times 30 days is 1.2, 12% per month. So just say minimum 12% per month. Would that be good? Not bad, right? Okay. So we were in some other projects before. They give us actually about 5% per month. It was huge. Millions of dollars went into the investment, right? Or billions. Okay. So that's why we think that this project with 12% to 50% will be multi-billion going into the project. Okay. So if you just come in, please mute your phone, please. So the jobs is that if you have done 2 days job, you level 2, 5 days job, level 3, that means you can do 3 jobs, and 7 days you can do level 4, and 7 days will be interesting because at level 4 you can explore into companies. All right, so the companies, there are 10 companies for you to choose. The range from 1% to 2. This is the job. Okay, there's one page. Okay, companies, it range from 2% to 3%. 2% to 3%. Okay, of course, all this subject to what they call tax. Whatever you see here, you simply put it, it will reduce by up to 60%. Okay, depending on your level. You can easily think that it reduced by 50%. Okay. All right, but even if reduced by 50% is still good because it's like 2% to 3%. Reduced by 50% means 1% to 1.5% per day. Would it be good? 1 to 1.5% per day is actually very, very good. Okay, so what does it mean? Oops. Okay, so this is the overriding. Beside the passive income, the overriding is actually very, very, very exciting. All right, so if you want to invest just passively, fine. We still welcome you, but if you want to refer to people, we will guide you as well, right? So that you can represent this more provide the right information to people, explain it in a proper way. The best way is to bring them to Zoom. We have many good speakers in the Zoom, and we know about cryptos, we know about investment, so we will present it in a fair and present it accordingly, right? So in the headhunting is referral because the company want to achieve 2 to 3 million users within a short time frame, right? Previously they were thinking that they want to achieve in 4 to 5 years. Now they have shortened it because they give out a lot more. Previously they give out little bits in some other stacking or what we call hoarding program, that means gift deposit. Now, because they give a bit more, they think that they can achieve within 1 to 2 years, right? Because giving up a lot more. So if they can achieve that, the whole company will be much better position. So that's why they are more generous at this time. So because they want to have many people, so they give us a referral. So when we refer, we actually have more BTT. Okay. So there are altogether 6 levels of headhunters. They call it non-headhunting is what we call level 1. That means nothing. You just have a very passive investors. You put in whatever that you see the percentage just now, you reduce by 60. But I tell you what, most people will become a level 1. A level 2, general headhunting, because you just need to refer someone, or you sign up your brothers, sisters, husband and wife, you sign up one account, your income drastically increase by 15%. Would you do that? Of course, right? You just sign up one. Of course, when you sign up, you need an IC. Every account is uniquely identified. They want a lot of users. They don't want one person to have 10 accounts. Huh? Every user is 1 KYC. So just sign up our brothers, sisters, husband, wife, parents, then we have increased to 45%. So that's why I say whatever you see there, they will tax you. They will tax you 45%. You still have 55%. Okay, all right. That means you don't have to do anything, right? So you get this percentage, right? So and then, but if you were to refer people and without my internet got a little bit of problem. Can you guys hear me? You can, huh? Right. If you were to refer to a little bit of people, right, and you should be able to reach what they call level 3, senior headhunting. It's all headhunters, huh? So because we headhunt people, look for the right people, and we will have enjoy the tax is reduced to 40%. So whatever investment that we put in, we will have higher return. Okay. On top of that, whatever that the people that they invest in, we will have overriding up to level 5 level. First level is 5%, second level 3%, third level 2%, then 1. Okay, all right, and then multiply by these multiplication factors. That means I use 532 multiplied by 200% become 1064, right? So the overriding is 1064. Okay, so this is how we calculate. But if you're able to move to super headhunter, that means level 4. Okay, that's where the real income comes in, right? Level 4, you need to meet this requirement, right? The most bottleneck after we analyze, because this thing just come out two days ago, the most bottleneck is actually the valid accounts, right? You need 200 valid accounts. When you have 200 valid accounts, you'll be super headhunter, and then you can have 20 levels of referral fee. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. Okay, right. So and then on top of that, the tax reduced to 35%. Right. That means whatever that you invest in is only tax 35. Right. So and the headhunter return increased by 300%. That means the 532 multiplied by 300% become 15. 9, 6, then 3. That means whoever that comes under within your 20 levels of organization, you have 3% of their returns, and the returns is based on principal. Okay, I have to repeat this point because some of the people in the BTT 1.0, you may not realize the return is based on principal. What does it mean? That means if somebody put in 1,000, I was in some 3 of such program before, and they're all very successful, and the people on average will not put only 1,000, they will put average 5,000. Okay, so I just say 1,000, 1,000, because we do the numbers. Singapore, one of the project that we did, Singapore, about 3,000 people invested about 17 million. You go and do the numbers, it's about 5,400 per person. Some will be more, some will be 1,000, some will be 10, some will be 100,000. Okay, so let's say 1,000 per account. If you have 1,000 people under your 20 level organization, because when you reach a super, you easily will have 1,000 people under your 20 organization, right? If everybody put in 1,000, your referral fee is 1,000. Your referral fee is $30. $30 times 1,000, that will be $30,000 per month. $30,000 per month. Would that be okay? All right. Okay, so of course there's a top headhunter income withdrawal per day. So I just want to clarify a little bit. The per day income here is not it's just kept at the withdrawal. Let's say Dr. Tan was telling me he has 32 million that day. So he can only withdraw 30 million, 2 million withdraw the next day, right? Every day maximum. So they won't be disappeared, what we call won't be flushed. All right, would it be okay if you have such a problem? Right, 30 million is about $12,000 of overriding. It's huge. Okay, so will people earn this kind of money? Yes, I was in a 3 such program, and previously it's only about 5 to 6% per month. We're talking about 12 to 50% per month. Okay, so I think for those people that you are actively looking at active money, you need to seriously look at this project. Okay, but if you're passive, don't bother about all this referral. You just get your 12 to 50% per month. That is good enough. And then on top of that, the coin might increase by the 2 times, right? So if you put in any other investment, the money back 1,000 is 1,000. It won't increase, right? This one might increase. Okay, so this is junior headhunting and senior headhunting. You just follow the rules, and when I tell you this, your mind will go boggled, right? So you can just read yourself. We will talk about this in the fast start, that means the advanced training. Okay, all right. So this is 30 levels, and this is unlimited, right? In my previous project, I have a person that earned $5 million a month. Okay, that will be the senior headhunting level. They are. All right. Okay. So I think when you see all those things, you will get confused, right? Even people that our existing partners here, they will get confused. Okay. Can I draw something for you? Very simple. Just a simple illustration. All right. So there are 6 levels, right? So we're just talking about 4. Okay. We don't bother about 5th and 6th. All right. Just for basic. 4, if not first level, second level, third level, 4th level. So we're just talking about one mining. One mining means how much? 1 million BTT, which is about $430, because BTT will go up and down. So if so the mining, normally most people will put a 6 months, because 3 months deposit is 1%. 6 months deposit is 1.5%. Of course, you put 6 months. Why you want to put 3 months? Of course, depends on you. Otherwise, you put 3 months already, you will still put 3 months again, isn't it? You think about it, normally people will put 6 months, okay? So use 1.5% times 40%. Why? Because you will tax 60%, right? You only got 0.6, you'll be 18. Oh, this is 18% per month, not even 12, 18% per month. And I tell you what, most people, when they have such thing, they will sign up their own brothers and sisters, or sign up their friends, or sign up somebody. Once you sign up a valid account, means there is a mining, there's a job, it's called valid account. The percentage increased drastically to 24%. Would it be good? Do you want 18% or you want 24%? Of course. If you can find someone, sign up someone, refer someone. How do you sign up? Don't go and talk yourself. Bring them to Zoom. Bring them to this Zoom. Then they'll be picker to explain to them in a proper way, professionally, okay, and with the correct information. So then it is 24%. You will find 3% to Zoom. Sure, have one. They say okay, all right. So this is the ratio, and then your return will be 24% per month. So technically, actually the returns is actually 24% per month, right? It's not even 18%. You get what I mean? Unless a person really put in one account and then don't do anything. I'm sure if somebody put in, let's say, a few minings here, let's say, you put in 500, then you don't bother. Might have, but 99% of people, they will find someone here, or you have a large amount here, you should find someone, right? Find always. You have 24%. Let's say a bank tell you, today, if you put in the deposit, right, you get 18%. If you refer one person to the bank, you have 24%. What would you do? Of course, you refer someone, right? Okay, you refer a few people, one person may say, okay. So 24% per month. And then if you were to do nothing, you got 24% per month. Would it be okay? I don't think anybody mind, 24% per month. Right? So, and then if you a bit active, you want to add active income, you refer a few people, you become senior headhunters, you will get to additional 3%, 27% per month because your tax reduced. And then you are expert levels, your income increased by another 3%, 30% per month, right? So now let's take a look at 51 mining share. 51, of course, it range from one share to 51. 51 mining shares. The return is not 1.5%. The return is 2.2 because 51 mining share is higher amount, right? So they give you 2.2, and you will start with 26. Of course, I'm sure they will refer someone, because if you put 51, you sure can put one down here, right? Even your own investment, you also can put that one down. Just sign up your own whoever that you can find, right? You sure can find some valid IC, right? So with 36% per month, wow, would that be good? But within 3 months, you get back your return. Somehow, if coin increased by 2 times or increased by a bit, that would be double, right? So, and then if you are senior handlers, you become 40%. If you are expert handlers, it's 43%. Would it be good? All right. So the range is from 26% to 43%. So that is passive. So passive is anything from, I don't think we should use 18. Minimum should be called 24. You follow me? Okay. Even I say 18, okay, 18 to 43%. Would it be good that if you can find an investment that give you 18% to 43? It's awesome, right? Okay, but what is more awesome is the next slide that I'm going to show you. Okay, so even those existing people that in BTT 1.0, they have not seen this, right? So this is not final. I just do a rough one. I'm not 100% sure the numbers is correct, but more or less is there, right? So we have 6 levels. Normal handling, normal, senior, expert. Okay, so normal handling means that somebody just signed up, somebody is normal already, right? Okay, so of course these are more for passive investments. Passive, that means you only want to put your money, you get 18 to 50% per month, which is not bad. But if you want to increase your passive income, increase your reduce your tax, and you want to increase your passive income, just refer a few people to the Zoom. Once you have 20 valid account, that means you refer 5, you refer 6, then 6 refer 6, you've got 20 valid account. You will get from the numbers that we calculate, because your headhunting increases to 2%. At the 5th level is 2%. Of course, it's 10. Of course, it's 10, 6, 4, then 2, 2. Right, so even at the lowest 2%, you will get $1,800 a day. About the monthly income. The monthly income is about 1,000 to this monthly. The monthly income is $1,000 to $15,000 a month. Would it be good? I think I would say it's better than driving Grab lah. Okay, so whether Grab full time or part time is still good. Okay, so that is senior. That means not very focused. Just refer a few people. After a while, you might get 1,000 to 15,000, right? Of course, the results, not everybody the same. So this is just an illustration, right? Disclaimer, just an illustration. 1,000 to $15,000 per month. But if you are expert headhunters, that means you are able to find a few senior headhunters. Let's say about 5 to 6 senior headhunters. You should be able to move on to expert headhunters, because you need 200 valid accounts. 200 valid, not you, but you find 6 senior headhunters, then they earn 1,000 to 15,000, bring them to Zoom, right? And then the total revenue is about 500K. 500K is not a lot. When we go into this program, I was managing a few projects. It's more than $10 million already. Okay, so 500K is not a lot, and then you should be able to get about 15K to 100K. That changed. The family can donate to work lah, right? So the first one is like part-time work. So this one is like the family can donate to work, and I tell you, the expert headhunters is not difficult to achieve. Not difficult, right? So just have to focus. And we tell you the strategy, bring a few people to Zoom, right? And then if are able to, then they're able to bring people to Zoom. That's the best way for you to duplicate to 200. Otherwise, how do you talk to 200 people? Very difficult, right? Okay, so 50,000 to 100,000. And then if you're able to move to level 5, probably it's about 100K to 500K, and senior handler 500K to 5 million. Will people get this amount of money? Yes. All right. I have seen many. Okay. In the previous project, I was getting about 1 to 2K a day. All right. I was getting about this income, and the person that introduced me get about 5K a day, which is about 150K a month. So he was earning this amount of money. The person that introduced a Singapore guy, which is from Canada, he was getting 10K a day, which is about $30,000, $10K a day, no, $300,000 a month. Okay. And there is one guy, which is a top earner, is 5 million a month. Okay. And that those project I'm saying they only pay about 5 to 6%. And this project pays about 18 to 50% a month. All right. And this project links to BitTorrent, and this project link to Tron. I tell you, this will be amazing. It's really amazing. So quickly work on this project. If not, when the boat is gone, you can't catch the boat. Okay, in Chinese we say, 过了这个村就没有这个店. Okay, in the first BTT 1.0, we tell everybody quickly, right? People still take their time. Okay, pass. In the very first phase, there's a what we call the airdrop, right? Airdrop stops on the 4th of July. We tell everybody it's drop on 4th of July. Quickly. Somebody still gone. Then the second phase, we say people quickly. Then on the 20th of August, gone. Those are the passive income, very good for passive. And now is a time that we want to really populate to a lot of users. Right. So how long will it take? This project, I don't know, maybe a year or so, right? It won't be forever. It won't be 5 years, 10 years. Since day one, they say it won't be 5, 10 years because the number of coins that they give up is limited. All right. So if you understand this page that I mentioned, you shouldn't be able to sleep tonight. If you are able you're able to sleep means that you haven't figured out, but your first time there is fine, right? Then come into our fast start. Okay. All right. So now I show you the demo on the apps, right? Let's show you the demo on the apps. Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? Right. Okay. Anthony just earned it. Okay. So can you see my apps? You can see my apps, right? I hope everybody okay. Because I don't hear anything. I don't. Okay. All right. Good. So I show you, this is Coin Market app. So if you are seriously want to learn about this industry, just download this app. It's free. Okay, Coin Market app, right? So I show you. Okay, I show you Bitcoin. Of course, is the big brother. Okay, the whole market cap has increased to 369 billion. It has increased, but it's still small compared to those money in the world. Coin is really 10 trillion. So crypto is only 3 to 4% of gold, and crypto in the very soon, maybe I don't know, maybe 5, 10 years should surpass gold already, because gold is only one category. Crypto is much more usage than gold. All right, and coin go into various application, and Ethereum $400. Okay, this one XRP. You see this XRP? This was where Justin worked. You see how big is XRP? 13 billion. Okay. This is XRP. Of course, USDT is a stable coin, it's $1. And then where is the Tron? Let's see, where is Tron? Tron is here. Okay, Tron. Okay, Tron 0.025. It has increased from 3 months ago, 0.015 to 0.025. Market cap 1.8 billion. Volume is very good, 500. Okay, so this is one of the key strategic coin that I think China will be backing. Okay, I mean nothing official. So if you know about the China-US war, sure China, if you are China government, you sure one of the area that you want to fight is also crypto. Okay, so I think China would definitely back. And China back, sure got a lot of publicity, a lot of helps, right? It's one of the most powerful country in the world. Right, so BitTorrent, okay, all this coin, BitTorrent, where is BitTorrent? Sorry,
what's the name of it?
Can you guys mute your phone, please?
Sorry, what's the name of this app?
Sorry?
The name of the
Coin
app.
Market app. Coin, C-O-I-N. Coin Market app. Coin market app.
Thank you.
Okay, BitTorrent is ranked number 41. Okay, you're welcome. So coin market app is ranked number 41. Right, the price now is 0.00043. When I started, it was 0.00025. I tell the world, right? I've been doing Zoom since 2nd of June. I tell the world the thing that I say in 2nd of June is the same as I say today. One week I do 4 Zooms. There are many Zooms going on. I speak in the Chinese one and the English one. I say the same thing. You can go back and see the same thing. All right. So you see the market cap is 431 billion. The volume is 26 million. That means anytime you can buy and sell. Okay, this app is good in the sense that it gives you the ranking, right? It also gives you the price. Okay, then you see, okay, this coin is start 1.5 years ago, which give you 0.0010, and then drop a bit, then it went up, then come down, it's almost at the bottom, right, all-time low. And now you can see there is an upwards trend. Why? Because DTFS is moving. BitTorrent file system. DLive is moving. DLive is for most entertainment. Entertainment also need a lot of storage, right? And BTTycoon is moving, right? Previously, they have other projects, didn't move that much, right? Okay, so they want to attract 2 to 3 million users, okay, into the BTTycoon. So it's either you buy the coin, also good. You buy the coin, probably will increase in the next few next few months. And of course, if you buy a coin, stick into BTTycoon is even better because we get almost like double within 2 to 3 months. You get what I mean? And then the coin price will increase as well. So there are some analysts predicts that it will go up 20 times in 5 years time. But we know, the analysts don't know market. We know market because we are the marketeers. We know that billions of dollars is coming in. When billions of dollars come in, of course the coin will increase. All right. So most likely it will increase. Okay. So, and then you see this 3 million here. Not 3 months. You see it go up from 0.025, because up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? Okay. So it has done some corrections, and then of course it's up, down, but over the long term, so far it has gone up by 90% in the last 3 months. Okay. All right. So this is BT, and there's other coins that I show you. There is this Just. Just is the one that follow Justin's name. Is a D5 coin, the 7th wave that I mentioned. Decentralized finance. You see the price 0.0057, and they just launched at just recently at 0.001. It increased by about 500%. Okay, in the last 1 month, right? So will coin increase drastically? It does. Okay, I also miss out some of them. Okay, right. So, and then I can see, okay, some people say, okay, because some people may not understand what is coin and things like that. I show how easy is it to buy and sell. This is Binance. Binance is one of the top exchanges in the world, worth about 20 to 30 billion US dollars. It's very, very safe because even you lose your coin inside there, they have bought insurance, they will pay you. All right, so Binance, like finance, you change the name, it's called Binance. Of course, you can use Huobi, you can use Coinbase, also can, right? Binance. All right, so when I click into Binance, all right, you can see very easy to sell. I just want to show you. Some people say, hey, have you seen my video? They say yes. What do you like best? They say this trading, which I say I scratch my head. This is the easiest thing that we see. Okay, so this is where you keep your what we call wallets. Okay, and then when I want to go and trade, okay, I will trade here. Okay, I trade here, and then okay, just now how much was it? I got 570 million BTT. Of course, I'll keep BTT. Right, I have put a lot into the BTTycoon. So this is I collect, then I redistribute. Right, so 570, right? So let's say I go and trade, I go and sell and buy some. I show you. So let's say I go and buy 1 million. Okay, I show you how easy to sell, to buy and sell. 1 million for what is the price? 43561, 4359. If I buy this, maybe some people might want to sell to me. So I just buy, you reduce my USDT and increase my BTT. All right, so increase my BTT, open orders are still open orders. So the price jump a little bit. Okay, so let me go back. Right, 4362. Okay, I buy 1 million. Okay. Okay, I want to show you how easy you can buy. Okay, I just reduce a bit. Right. Okay, I just reduce to 435. Okay, I think should be able to buy, right? So I buy, just now was 590. So I think 570 million. So now it should be 5. Okay, so I buy, right? Then I go into my wallets. You see, now I will have, oh, haven't bought. What happened? So buy, sell. I put the price lower than this, so I can't buy, right? So of course, then I put 4343. Nobody want to sell it to me, right? Okay, 4365. Okay, 4368. Sure can buy, right? I put 1 million here, right? Just so I put the reverse. Okay, so 4362. I buy at 4368. I buy at $436.8. Right, like 60 cents higher than the market, but it's okay. So when I buy, sure the order will go through, right? Okay, so I go and see the open order, right? So this was the previous 2 orders. So cancel. Why 4368 also cannot go through? Okay, let me see again. Right, so this is 170. Trade, okay, 43. Oh, because you know why? Because the price jump. That is 4377. Okay, right. So we go and buy 438 something already. Heart attack. All right. Okay. So I buy 1 million here. Okay, 1 million. Okay, 1 million. Right. 4390. Right. 4382. Sure can buy. Right. I buy. Okay, so successful. Yeah, the price haven't gone to 4390. Okay, I go and see open orders. Gone. That means bought already. That means my USDT reduced, right, to 11,000. This one should become 571. 571 million. Did you see? Instantaneously. If the price is right. Okay, now I go and sell. Okay, now I go and sell. I just click sell. Right. I sell 1 million. Right. I'm going to sell 1 million. Okay, so I sell 1 million. The price cannot put 4390, right? I have to put 4380. Sure can sell. Okay. Okay, 4380. Sure can sell, right? Okay. All right. So this is now 4387. I sell. When I sell already, my available balance will reduce to 570. My USDT will go up. Okay. Let's see, sell. Right. Sell, you see, 570. You can see how fast does it sell. That means you want to buy and sell anytime. I mean, there are 20, 30 millions of US dollar transactions. So you want to sell, buy a few thousand or a few 100,000, sure can. All right, it's very easy. This app is called Binance. We're going to teach Binance this Saturday, at our office. All right, so cool. Okay, so you can use others trading platform, not only Binance, any other trading. Okay, so this is the apps you can download from Play Store or the link, and when we click in, actually you can see this four site. You can see home. This is where what we call the accounts are. So I have this amount of BTT. With today's price is 170. You know, this yesterday I withdraw 9 million out to my Binance. So I withdraw all the thing to my Binance and then I redeploy from there, right? So return, and then when I go to DAPP, that's where I see. Let me see what account is this. Where? Okay, so good. So when you're going to go to mining, that means a fixed deposit. You click mining, and then it will show you. I show you the profit rules and things like that. I will go through this into in what we call the fast start, right? So today just to show you that mining will give you 1 to 2.2% per day, of course subjected to the different tax bracket. Okay, this is the game, and then you can see the jobs. So when you do a job, it show you, what are different jobs there. Then you can choose and things like that. Okay, All right. So, and then of course companies and things like that. And then I'd like to go to see my assets, right? So that's where we can have all the collections and things like that. Okay, I just collected this morning, and yeah, the frozen community airdrop is actually very good. Okay, so because previously in the very first phase we have 1 billion here. So this account I have 330 million release. 230 million release times today's price, I think it's 150K just from the community airdrop, right? So I'm not mentioning too much of community airdrop, go into that in the fast start, okay? Because there's additional money, right? For the investors, you just have to bear in mind it's 12% to 50% per month. That will be good enough, right? Okay, so then I go into communities and I see, yep, the communities, and then I have yeah, the number of users here is 3,900, which is good. The more, the better. So how do I get 3,900? I don't talk to 3,900 people. I probably about 5 to 10, and then I just know Andy know Mr. Kai bring in a group from China. I just know Naveen bring in Sandeep bring a big group from India had went up to about 2,000 people. I just know Mr. Lim knows a person called Jali in Indonesia. Jali knows a key person in Lina. Lina speaks 3 languages. Wow, Lina bring in like 7,000 people, right? Cool. So so with this, we hope that the whole world will have a lot of people populate. Then the BTT price will increase. So BTT price increase is good for everybody, right? But of course, if BTT price increase and the lineage is linked to us, is even better, right? Okay, then we'll have that overriding. Okay, so then the rest I will talk about it in the what we call the fast start, the Zoom tool. All right. So this is today's session is more for first sessions, is for investors to take a look. Otherwise, for most people, you might find a bit too fast. So I try to go a bit slower. All right. Okay. So all right, so now I go back. So you have seen the slide already, right? You've seen this and you've seen, so in the income, there are altogether 5 incomes plus the mining, we have 6 incomes. So do you want 1 type of income or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? 6, right? Okay, so so now I explain to you why are they able to give us 18% to 50%, right? So how are they measured and why do they do that? Because this is about token. So they have altogether 990 billion of token, right, that created, right? So these are all in blockchain. So you can't change. The one thing good about blockchain is that you can't manipulate, you can't change the information unilaterally, yeah? Right? So this is all in the information in internet, right? So they have released out 66% to the market. Market circulation is 660 billion, right? So so then the of course that's how we saw the market capitalization and the BTT price. So you divide this one by this one will give you the total number of coins, right? So the actual users now is about 870,000. That includes the BTFS side and BitTorrent side and all. BTTycoon side is only 200,000. So their whole objective is to reach 2 million, 2 to 3 million. That's why they are giving out a lot, right? So they are promoting. While they are promoting, my advice is that take, right? So while let's say a bank give you a promotion, suddenly bank wants a lot of investment, bank give you 12% per month, right? So you quickly take, because this one will not go on forever, right? So so the thing is that BitTorrent, if they were to just sell it to the markets, no, before they can sell 5 to 10%, the market will collapse, right? Because if everybody think that the company is selling, then the rest of people will also sell, right? Okay, so they are not selling, they are giving out as what we call stacking or what we call hoarding. This is a common things used in the crypto industry, right? So even you put your crypto in Binance, they also will give you returns. If you put your Bitcoin in Binance, you stack there, you stack with them, they give you 1.5% per month. They do, Okay, would they be good? 1.5% per month? Better than bank, right? Okay, but you stack it in the BTTycoon, they give you 18% to 50% per month, right? And then BTTycoon will still continue to increase. Okay, that is the beauty of it. All right. So then, of course, information all here. You can look at this report is actually inside the apps. It shows you that it is listed in top 20 in 70 to 80 exchanges. Of course, exchanges, you want to know which one, right? The more famous one will be Binance, Huobi, and some of them, right? So they are in Binance, Huobi, and of course, different country will have different exchanges, right? And then this is a coin market app. Just now that gentleman asked what apps is that? Coin market app, okay? COIN markets app. So it's quite a good apps. Of course, you can use different apps. You just need an app that you can, instantly, immediately see some dashboard or some information. And this slide actually shows you that even before BTTycoon or any other projects, they also do stacking. Previously, they have a 5 years project. They want to release the 100 billions of BTT. If you hold Tron in the exchanges, they actually give you BTT, right? So, but because BTTycoon is very, very successful, people like the concept, people like the gaming part, and there's a referral part, and then they sort of like scrap away the previous stacking. The previous stacking actually went up for 16 months already. 16 months, okay? So anyway, they are giving, it's just that in BTTycoon, they give more. When they give more, then be smart, right? Analyze it properly, think it through properly, right? Take action fast, right? Either you analyze within the next few days or no, or otherwise you say, okay, this one doesn't make sense, fine, we respect you, because investment, different people have different strategy, right? But what we want to do, what we don't want people to do is procrastinate, right? People just think about it, then the opportunity over. This one won't be forever. I mentioned already, this one probably 1 to 2 years. Can you mute your phone, please? All right. Okay. Cool. Okay. So this is Google. You can go and check on Google BTT token supply, this amount, and of course, when we do any investment, I do very detailed due diligence. That is my expertise. Just like I mentioned to you, I've seen hundreds of projects in my career. And of course, the interesting one, we will do a lot of due diligence. Of course, we see the Google, we see a coin market app, we can see the reports and things like that. We check with the people, professional in this industry, and we read some of those reports, okay? And so ever since BitTorrent gone into top 50, the number of reports, the analysts start to write them more, right? This is called Coinpedia. They actually mentioned that in 5 years' times, BitTorrent might increase, okay? Might increase by 20 times. So if someone tells you that a coin can increase by 20 times, do you say, no, impossible? Or is it, okay, why do people say that it can increase 20 times? There must be a reason, right? Okay, so I really suggest that you take a detailed look, right? Ask intelligent questions, okay? Then you will know what is this BitTorrent all about. And especially when it comes to BitTorrent 2.0, those people that really put in the effort to go and promote this, you will be very, very rewarding, okay? Because if you go into rank 3, you will get about $1,000 to $15,000 a month. That will be like a part-time income, right? Part-time income, but better than driving Grab. You drive Grab even 4 hours a day, you can't even earn $1,000 to $2,000 a month, right? Okay. So, but if you were to follow the systems, right? Follow what our able to teach you in the systems, in the Zoom tool, right? You follow the system. After a while, you might go up to rank 4. That is $15,000 to $100,000 a month. Okay, of course I can't promise anything, but we have seen people able to do that. Okay, all right. So why do I say BitTycoon will able to increase? I don't pluck from the air, and I don't respect people that pluck things from the air. Okay, because I'm a very corporate person. So when you talk to me, you have to talk to me with facts. okay, and talk to me with rationalize, right? So why I say it might increase, because I give you facts. In the previous, there's a called Project P. It's called P token, all right? P token.
Oh yeah, one question again.
Sorry, can you put your question at the end?
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise,
okay, cool. Yeah.
Thanks for that. All right. So Project P is about 1 year, 2 months. The return is 8 to 10%. How much is our return? Our return is 18% to 50. It has slashed by half, 18% to 50. So they only 10 levels. We have 20 levels, 30 levels, and more. And they raised 3 billion. You think how much were we able to raise? And then we are linked with BitTorrent and linked with Tron. So the scale is different, okay? Project W, 1 year, 6 to 8%, 15 levels is only 1.5 billion, all right? Okay, billion, and Project C, right, and about 4 months, 5 to 6% per month only, but 21 levels, they raised 600 million. Project S, only 4 months, 8 to 10%, 10 levels, but they actually, you know, bring up their coin to ridiculously high to give people a euphoria. They raised 3 billion. Okay, so may I ask you, if you look at these numbers, right, and we are gone into BTTycoon 2.0, that means this return, actually, I haven't updated the site, is half, but it's still good. It's still higher than any one of them, right? But the return is much higher than the rest of the 4 projects, and the level is much higher. So may I ask you, will this project raise 1 billion, 2 billion? It might, right? So if this project raised 2 billion in the next 6 months, you divide by the number of coin, which is 660 billion, you get a number 0.003, which is about 6 to 7 times of today's price. Okay, right? So this is the numbers I give you. If you don't understand numbers, never mind. This, I record this. You can read through the numbers because I'm giving you quite a lot of information tonight. Okay. So hopefully some of you here are major leaders and major businessmen. You understand what I mean, right? Then you are able to reap a lot of benefit. If you are very beginning, you don't know about crypto, you don't know about investments, yeah, you just can come back again or ask the people that you invite you, right? Would that be okay? So I've gone through with you BTTycoon. We've gone through product demo and why they are doing that and why can they do that, right? Hope that you understand BitTorrent tokenomics, right? So now I show you in a very layman terms, what is the return on investment? Because as an investor, it's very simple, right? You tell me all these things good and what, right? So what is the return investment? So how much I invest, how long, you know, do I put in, and then how much I get? It's very simple, right? Okay. So this is called deposits, right? Deposit, or in the crypto terms, it's called hoarding. You go and Google this word, it's called hoarding, right? Or you can call it stacking. It's the same. Deposit means that, you know, like we put money in the bank, fixed deposit. Who doesn't know, right? Our parents bring us into the bank, fixed deposit when we were young, right? This is called fixed deposit. But this deposit, they give you 1% to 3% a month. Of course, with the tax, everything half, which is still good. 0.5% to 1.5% a month is still very, a day is still very, very, very good. Okay. So, and then of course you put into mining is 1 to 2.2. You put into job is 1 to 2% also, but the job, you don't get the return every day, but the job give you the benefits of the overriding. You don't have job, you don't have overriding. The second advantage a job give you is that you will get the airdrop release. Just now I mentioned that I get quite a lot of airdrop release. You need to have a job, right? So just get a job, but then whatever additional money, put into mining if you want. And then if people that have a lot of money, big investors, let's say you have 100,000 and above, you could consider company, right? Other than that, otherwise you just do mining. Would that be okay? Right, so I covered this in the fast start. So just as an illustration, right, I don't want, just give you very simple illustration. Just now, whatever I say is information. So some of you might be information overload, okay? Very simple. Mining is about $400 per share, one share, right? is 1 million. It depends on the price. One share will give you 1.5%, right? So the strategy that we always adopt is that if you put in one share with 1.5, within a month, you should be able to get $180 because 1.5 times the times 30 days, right? So $6 times 30 is 180, right? So then if you have airdrop, if you are able to qualify airdrop, you will get additional 30%. If you cannot qualify airdrop, then yeah, you got $180 per month, which is not bad as well. Okay, so my advice to the investors is always like that: invest whatever that you can afford, right? Because all investment come with risk. Okay, even you put money in the bank also come with risk. Okay, so especially this investment, sure, higher risk than bank, but the reward is very high. The return is the reward very high. The risk is relatively low, right? Then you take your own assessment. All investment come with risk, just like COVID period. COVID also come with risk. So why do we meet people? Why do we bring our families go out for lunch, for dinner? I'm risking my family side because the rewards of going out for lunch is high. The risk that we think is low. So we take that decision, right? So just invest with whatever means that you can. Don't over gear. Don't go and take loans. Don't go and sell house, no, sell car, sell wife. Okay. So then the return, whatever, get back our return first. Get back our return in the bank first. Then you have a peace of mind. Whatever the profits, then you can compound. Deploy compounding strategy. So if you compound with this, from 400, you could get 2,744. And I haven't included airdrop. Airdrop another 30%. Airdrop, you need to have reached a certain levels, then you can achieve that. I haven't included the price of the token double. Okay, price of token could double. Over 6 months, maybe you go up 3-4 times, but you can catch it double and sell along the way. You could double, and then you have over 10 times return, right? Okay, but if you have put in to a higher bracket, which is a 51 share, which is the highest bracket, which is 2.2%, 20,000 will give you 13,464 because 2.2% per day times 30 days. And then with the airdrop, you will get 20,000. All right. If you don't get airdrop, doesn't matter. The next month, then you don't compound so much. You compound maybe 50%, 50%. You keep 50%. You compound. So with this strategy, within 1.5 months, you get back your return, no matter whether airdrop or not. Even that the BTT price don't increase, and then every month you get 13,000, 6,000, 8,000 because you keep half and you compound half. Reinvest. 11,000, 15,000, and any other you get 162. If the price of the coin increase, then you could double or triple that return. So 20,000, you have 162. That is just for the pure passive investment. Okay, and if everybody in the team do that, then you have a peace of mind, right? As I say, take back your money first. Don't be so greedy. Take back your money, put in the bank, then your mind will be peaceful, right? So you can sleep at peace. Then you just use the profit to recompound. And if everybody do that, the whole organization will be healthy, and you have a lot more overriding, a lot more headhunting. And now going forward, the headhunting is going to be a lot more, right? So, and then they will have a lot of headhunting income from this strategy, a lot more. All right. So, so in the fast start, if I go into Zoom 2, which is on Friday, I will show you an illustration with an Excel. All those yellow color you can change. So of course it depends on different people's strategy. All right. So so I've covered this and return of investment. So would it be good that if you have an investment that give you a return investment in 1 to 2 months time, and then a 10 times return in 6 months time? Okay. So I always challenge people, if you can find similar return, similar project, let us know, because we are into investment. We have a lot of funds that we invest into various areas. We also don't put all the investment into one basket. So, but I challenge the team, if you can find any investment, passive investment better than this, let us know, right? I buy you lunch. Similar investment with this kind of category. I mean, you don't talk about some straight range investment, give you, very high return, but I don't know how safe is that investment. Okay, and then the passive income is also huge. It's huge. So if you can find better project than this, I bring it to us, right? If you can see better, then I buy you lunch. So far, nobody has shown us better than this. All right. So what do you do next? If you think that it makes sense to you, come into the next session, right? The Friday, which is a Zoom tool, which will go through the details. How do you operate, and what are the things to look out, and what is the strategy? That is a Zoom tool. All right. So I also will teach in a Zoom tool. How do you duplicate the systems? Right, because you want 200 people, to reach to level 4, you need a duplication systems, right? So you bring people to the Zoom. If you can bring, what we call 842, you bring 8 person to the Zoom, maybe 4 will say, no, I don't like crypto, too much information for me, that's fine, or they have other better alternative. We respect those people, right? And maybe 4 will come into the, what we call Zoom tool, right? And then 4, some will be investors, some will say, okay, I can follow the systems, I can use it to invite people. So I teach you about professional invitation, because if you don't bring people that is professionally, you bring anyhow, invite people to the Zoom, and they don't come with the right mindset, they come with all the doubts, and they are hesitate, or they are reluctant to come in, right? Their mind won't be open. Once their mind not open, whatever information that I tell them, no use. Whatever information the speaker tell them, no use. Okay, our mind is a parachute. Only open as useful. It's not open. You bring a parachute, then boom, die. Okay. In Chinese, what we call 开框 or 开框. Their mind has to open. Then they can think rationally. Okay. Then so invite people professionally. So how do we invite people professionally? We leverage, okay, be smart, okay, nowadays be smart. You want to spend 2 hours to talk to one person, or spend 1 hour to bring 20 people to Zoom, right? Of course, so every minute that you spend, you can finish one and invite them. You invite 20 people to Zoom, maybe 10 people will say, okay, yeah, then that's it, right? You spend 1 hour to invite 20 people to Zoom, maybe 10 will say, okay, not all will say, yeah, I like. So when we invite people to Zoom, we want to filter them, right? And we want to leverage. Leverage on who? Not leverage on Mr. To. Mr. To not famous enough. Justin more famous, right? You leverage on BitTorrent. BitTorrent, 20 years old company, 170 million people knows them, okay? So you ask them, have they heard about BitTorrent? They say yes, no. You send them 3 information, right? Then you ask them, have you heard about Tron? They say yes, or they say no. You still send them 3 information. Then after that, then you say, hey, Justin, had just have a lunch with Warren Buffett, right? And then they just have a fixed deposit program. We get 1% per day. Do you want to know more? Out of 20 people, maybe 10 people will say yes, right? Depends on the profile of people. Some people say, no, I'm not interested in crypto. Then don't invite them. They totally not interested in crypto. You bring them to this Zoom, also no use. You get what I mean? Okay, because not everybody will have the right mindset about crypto. We are talking about crypto. We are talking about a new industry that able to change wealth. All right. So yeah, you don't need a lot. You just need about 3 to 4 people that really seriously understand this, and then you can able to move your rank to rank 3. Right. After that, they able to use the system to duplicate. You can move to rank 4, right, and so on and so forth. Okay. So just invite people professionally. Otherwise, if you anyhow invite people, we also can't do magic. I cannot, right? And do we need everybody to come in? No, you don't need. Okay, all right. So this is what we do. And then yep, I think I have covered most of the thing today, right? So now it's 9:30. I gone a bit further because today is a big BTTycoon 2.0 just came out. So for some of the people here, the existing members, I also want to explain a little bit what's the difference between 1.0 and 2.0, right? So I hope that you're able to see the light with 2.0. If you really put in the effort, you will reap a lot of benefit. And then after that, we have a group, and then we move to another project. We have a project. It's a blockchain gaming. There'll be game 2, there'll be game 3 coming up. Okay. All right, so I will stop the videos, and I will stop the recording as well. I think it's pretty good recording. I I will put into the